Welcome to Mental Models Daily, where we explore one mental model each day to help you think better and live smarter. Today we're discussing the mental model of scenario analysis. Scenario analysis is a strategic planning method used to make flexible, long-term plans. It involves identifying and analysing possible future scenarios and their potential impacts on your goals. This mental model helps you anticipate and prepare for a range of possible outcomes, rather than betting on a single prediction. Let's start with a business example, a company considering expansion into a new market. By using scenario analysis, the company can create multiple scenarios, such as rapid market growth, slow growth, and market contraction. For each scenario, they can analyse the risks, opportunities, and potential actions they might take. This preparation helps the company remain agile and resilient, no matter what the future holds. In personal finance, scenario analysis can be incredibly useful. Imagine planning for retirement. Instead of relying on one expected outcome, you could consider scenarios where your investments perform better or worse than expected, where inflation rates vary, or where unexpected expenses arise. This helps you plan a more robust strategy that can handle different future financial landscapes. Scenario analysis isn't limited to business and finance. It's also valuable in fields like healthcare and public policy. For example, public health officials might use scenario analysis to plan for different outcomes of a flu season. They could consider mild, moderate, and severe outbreak scenarios, preparing responses for each. This ensures they can act quickly and effectively, regardless of how the situation develops. In environmental planning, scenario analysis helps policymakers understand the potential impacts of climate change. They can model scenarios with varying degrees of temperature rise and develop strategies to mitigate the effects, such as rising sea levels or increased natural disasters. This proactive approach is essential for sustainable planning. Now, let's bring it closer to home with a personal example. Suppose you're deciding whether to take a new job in a different city. You could use scenario analysis to evaluate the potential outcomes. Consider scenarios where the job is a great fit, one where it's just okay, and one where it doesn't work out. Assess factors like job satisfaction, cost of living, and personal growth opportunities in each scenario. This helps you make a more informed decision about whether to make the move. Scenario analysis can also be a valuable tool in project management. When planning a project, you can outline best case, worst case, and most likely scenarios. By preparing for different outcomes, you can allocate resources more effectively, anticipate potential challenges, and stay adaptable as the project progresses. To effectively use scenario analysis, start by defining the key factors that could influence the outcome. Then, create detailed narratives for each scenario, considering both positive and negative possibilities. Finally, develop plans for how you will respond to each scenario, focusing on flexibility and adaptability. In conclusion, scenario analysis helps us prepare for an uncertain future by considering a range of possible outcomes and developing strategies for each. By adopting this mental model, we can enhance our decision-making and remain resilient in the face of change. Thanks for tuning in to Mental Models Daily. Join us tomorrow as we explore another mental model to enhance your thinking toolbox. Don't forget to follow us on Spotify and share with friends and family. Until next time, keep planning, stay flexible, and be prepared for whatever the future holds. Our podcast music was provided by thepodcasthost.com and Alitu, the podcast maker. Find your own free podcast music over at thepodcasthost.com/free music. Please visit mentalmodelsdaily.com for more mental models.